So what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from Team SamHamTV here, and today I'm coming at you guys with a KOZMO updated deck profile for the April 11, 2016 ban list. And you guys have all been requesting me to get you guys an updated list. And you know what? Joe is one of the best KOZMO players in Toronto, guys. This guy is amazing. Too good. Too good. Too good. Team Untouched. Team Untouched.
You should tell them about your tops.
Your tops.
I just have I have a top 16 in Anaheim and with Clifford's, and I have a top 16 Nats 2015. I think it was 2015, right? With Clifford's. That was my deck, and basically I went from one spaceship to another.
Yeah.
Arguably, you could say.
All right.
And I'm just loving it. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So let's get started with your KOZMO deck profile. Do you have anything else you want to say before we start with the video?
No, like it's pretty standard. It's like almost the same as my last list on your channel.
Okay.
I just made some changes because the meta changed a bit, right? And the Monarchs and BA are pretty much like the triangle now. It's more so them rather than PK, I guess.
Okay, alright. So without further ado, let's get started with the deck profile.
For the non-BA monsters, it's 3 Maxi.
Non-BA monsters?
Sorry, non-KOZMO monsters.
Non-KOZMO monsters, okay.
This is 4 BA and BK Fire. That's pretty much it. Like maybe Mermels or something like that.
This is my guy, eh? No, respect the guy, eh? Don't diss.
Game Nation, man.
Game Nation, Team Untouched.
For the one-ups, KOZMO Dark. Yeah. KOZMO Dark Eclipser. 1 Dogfighter. 1 Forerunner. A lot of people are bumping this to 2, but it's only good in the mirror match, and other than that, it's not really that good. 2 Sword Trooper. This is an addition only because I'm playing Break Sword, and I'm also playing 2 of another card that this combos out really, really well with. And I really didn't like this card. I didn't like paying 1,000 life points. It's basically like an instant fusion, but I just didn't like it. But it worked out really well today. 2 Varm Girl. And this is the card it combos with, two Strawman.
Okay, so how's 2 Strawman for you?
Basically, the whole turn is you're going to end up with a Strawman and a Tin Can on your board. And then the Tin Can's going to search and you're going to get a pilot. So now, the Tin Can already puts them in a position where they have to deal with the Tin Can because it'll tag. But if you put a Strawman as well on board, now they have to deal with both threats, because if they don't deal with the Strawman, it'll just bring back the Dark Destroyer that it popped to bring out the Tin Can. So it almost puts them on a clock, like they have to deal with both threats immediately.
Awesome, okay.
That's the only reason I play 2. 2 Wicked Witch. Good Witch isn't good right now, but once the format evolves into a KOZMO-based format, it's going to be so good. But right now, this is the better card to play. Obviously, the 3 Tin Can.
Card's broken.
Yeah, that's the nuts, actually. 3 Rider. And the triple dank, the dank.
The dank. Okay, so triple Dark Destroyer, still the best card of the deck?
I mean, yeah. if you don't have this, like, I don't think anyone can play KOZMO if you don't have Dark Destroyers. So prove me wrong, actually. I'd like to see it. I'd actually like to see a list without Dark Destroyer. 3 KOZMO Town. 2 Emergency Teleport.
Okay, so how's this card at 2 working out for you now?
It's still as fucking powerful as it was before. It just changes your turn 0 in the sense of you have to summon Tin Can rather than E-Telly a Tin Can in the end phase.
Oh,
because
okay.
like you want to hold this for the games where you're just like, oh, I'm getting in there, rather than to E-Telly a Tin Can on the end phase and try to resolve it. It's just not as good as it was before. 2 Allure Darkness. Actually, I love this, but I don't have ultis, so I'm embarrassed of this. Actually, somebody crush carded me. The guy I gave the win to, like I just gave him the win because he needed his invite, I didn't. He was playing Heroes or something, and I allured, and then he crush carded me, and then he plucked all the darks from my hand. So I had to discard 7 cards for allure because he crush carded me and I didn't have a dark. So that was actually the worst part of Allure of Darkness. 1 Twin Twister. This was enough.
Enough at 1?
There was no other reason to play multiple unless I was going second against the mirror match.
Okay.
There was no other reason. Against PK, it's bad because you kill the Pog Blades. Against, like, the only thing it's good against is anti-meta, arguably.
Yeah.
Like, even Monarchs is not that great against them. Onto the Chaps. Triple Strike.
Okay, so how's this card at 3 so far?
It's amazing. I don't know why they should have limited it, because then they would have killed the pricing on it, because it's really high right now. It's like $100 right now. It's almost unnecessary, but like you need 3 to play in almost every deck you play, except for like Monarchs. Monarchs you can get away with scolding. Triple Call of the Hunted. A lot of people are playing Oasis because it gets around system down, because you can just call Oasis any ship and then it gets away from the system down.
Yeah.
But I just think Call is better because you can just push hard into the call.
Yeah, for more damage.
You can't do it with Oasis. Double Mojo. This card bricked so much at 3.
Really?
It's so much. Like I couldn't. Like sometimes I would open hands with 2 of them, and I would set one, or I would set both of them, and it would just get twin twisted. And I'm just like, okay. So I activate one, and then it was really underwhelming, and then the other one would just get twin twisted. So it was really stupid. And like I just cut it. I sided it, but I cut it because it just was bricking so much for me.
Okay, so just 2 Cosmojos in your boat.
The warning and emptiness. Emptiness was so fire. It was just
so
like
good.
fire against BA. It was fire. Like I flipped on it. I flipped it in like a table 3. I flipped it and he couldn't do anything, and he just scooped it and went to the next game. It was
Wow, so
BA.
Nice Emptiness is MVP.
It was actually one of the best cards.
Okay, let's go up to your side deck real quick.
Side deck, yeah. Bottomless. It's good against.
Ooh, super.
Just against. I guess you could say. Just Cosmo. Really, that's all I sided it for. I didn't side it for anything else. I guess you could hit Seer, but like in a perfect world, I would hit Seer. That's about it. The third Mojo. 2 Massacre Strict. I didn't actually want to play these at all. I didn't think Monarchs were relevant anymore.
They still are.
They're stupid relevant. I didn't lose any, but I never sided it. But I guess for the meta going forward, it's probably a good idea. 1 Cyber Dragon Core and 2 Cyber Dragons. Never sided it, only because the 3 system down was enough to handle the mirror match. This is really awkward when you're going second. It's like, or when you're going first, it's super awkward to have these cards, so you only want to side these cards. And then sometimes you see multiple of these, and then you're just like, oh, they're not playing fast enough, and then these won't resolve. They'll just beat you down with pilots, and you won't have anything. They'll brick on ships. I brick on ships like so much. You can't talk about how many times I brick on ships. 3 Flying Sea, obviously. Like this is
broken,
this is insane. Like it was good when BA was a thing before, and now PK is a thing, and it's still great as fuck. Like I have no complaints with this card ever. The other 2 Twin Twisters. I was gonna play MST, but then it had synergy with Sword Trooper.
Yep.
And that was really what I was going for. I wanted to basically Twin Twister, discarding Strawman, popping 2, and then Sword Trooper the Strawman back, and then banish the Sword Trooper for a Destroyer.
Okay.
And then go off from there,
Yeah.
right? Essentially, we'd have 3 monsters. That was the whole point and the idea behind it. For the extra deck, Levier, Nightmare Shark, Breaksword. For the 8s, Felgrand, Hope Titanic, Lancelot. I think that was all the 8s I played? Yeah, that was all the 8s I played. I'll just show these 3 and I'll name them, but...
Okay, so...
yeah.
Gaia, Pleiades, and Volcasaurus. How are these cards working for you?
The Charger actually works a lot.
Yeah.
And I won a game because the guy was at like 2K or something, and he had a Slip Rider up, and I bulked it, and it was the game after that point. And then Pleiades obviously because Pleiades, you know what I mean? The combo wombo. Cyber Dragon Infinity.
I think Econ?
No, I never played.
Why not?
I should play.
Stack it over Beatrice. Yo, say F you.
Yeah, that would work actually.
Yeah, that actually really works. Stack over.
Castell probably should have cut it for like another level 3, because this didn't come up very often.
I don't think you need that.
Yeah, this is probably gonna get cut.
Yeah, you
the
don't need
next
that.
list is definitely getting cut because I don't even play Instant Fusion, and I only play 2 level 4s, so like I don't think I'll ever make it. I only made a Castell one time, and it was just win more. It wasn't win for the game, for the match. And Chimera Tech for the Cyber Dragons, and then just the tokens for the Dogfighter.
Yeah,
And
awesome.
that's it.
All right, Joe, so do you have anything else you want to say about this deck profile?
I played Cosmo since the very beginning, before when they
first
didn't
came
even
out.
have a Dark Destroyer behind them, and now they have a lot. They have an Onslaught behind them, and I'm sure that it's going to be one of the better decks of the format. However, I don't think it's going to be the most popular. I think BA and PK are going to be the most popular, and for people who can't afford it, they'll just play Monarchs.
All right, awesome. All right, Joe, thank you so much for
This
this.
is a better deck, guys. Completely better. Yo, Monarchs completely destroy Cosmos.
Shoutouts to Sam for the profile.
Thank you so much,
Team
Joe.
Untouched.
Team
Untouched
Untouched.
for sponsoring me. Team Game Nation, they're a great team.
Team
as
Game
well.
Nation, shout outs to Game Nation.
And I think that's
Yo,
it.
where's my shout out?
Oh, like to not you want your own?
Yeah, I
Okay.
gave you your own shout out.
Knock. Shout out to Knock, my boy. He is going to win that.
I actually
Oh, Knock's gonna
I
win
actually
that.
will win that.
Okay, all right, yo.
Jason Hall won?
All right, Sam
Oh,
from
what
Team
a
Sam signing out. Peace out, guys.